What's up guys, so today's video I'm going to be showing you everything that dropped at the Vlone pop-up, besides a couple of pins, because these pins were £20 each. Like, I ain't gonna be spending £100 on pins, bro. So I just bought one, but everything else I bought. So yeah, before I start showing you guys, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Vlone in general, just because I know a few people were like hating on the slogan that's like written on the shoe, and I think that's just lack of knowledge about what Vlone stands for. Obviously that's a generalization, it might not be for everyone. Some people might just think it's whack and they still know what Vlone is, but like it won't hurt for me to just explain to some people what it's about, because some people might not even be aware of what Vlone is. So now I'm gonna get my phone out for this, because I know some people, when I try and explain something, they're really picky with every word I use, and if I might say something a little bit off, they're straight to be commenting like so I'm gonna get interview up with Bari, so he will explain to you what Vlone stands for, alright? So obviously Vlone is a fashion brand, but it also stands for a lot more things. It's more about a lifestyle, a specific lifestyle and a community. And Bari said basically Vlone stands for the kids who live alone and die alone. So the famous quote that they live by, I don't really know how to pronounce this guy's name, but it's Orson Welles. Basically he said, we're born alone, we live alone, we die alone. Only through our love and friendship can we create the illusion for the moment that we're not alone. And that is what Vlone basically latches onto. That's the ethos that they're all about. A lot of people think that Vlone is just ASAP Bari. Obviously he's like the predominant one, he's the one who pretty much like created it, and he's like the head guy of it. There's also two others. So you have ASAP Rocky and you have Klotz, Edison, Chen, and those three basically are Vlone. This is like an interview with Heisner Biety. When ASAP Rocky was asked what Vlone stands to him, I'm just going to read out to you what it says, because I think it's the best way of describing it. It's just a lifestyle. For lack of better words, I say Vlone is like ASAP, they're parallel. You know how ASAP is just a collective of different talented people? Vlone is just a lifestyle, live alone, die alone. People these days are just adapting to that lifestyle. In the past, Bari has said that Harlem is their main inspiration. Obviously that is where they're from. And Bari said that with Vlone, it's like taking Harlem and sharing it with the world, and showing kids that they came from nothing and became something. So yeah, I really fuck with Vlone. I think it's a great brand, and I think it's great for what they stand for. I have a really big love for ASAP Mob for a number of years, and Air Force is actually my favourite silhouette. So when they did this collab, I was just like, boy, like I just had an overload. I almost like passed out. It was something that I had to get. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm just gonna plug it here at Wasteman with an X. If you do follow my Instagram, you will see like how obsessed I was. Like every Instagram story was like, I need these, I need these, I need these. I'll explain to you basically how it went down. It took place at Nike Lab 1948 in Shoreditch. You had to go the day before and collect your wristband, and they put it on you as well. So it was very difficult to take off. And then they tell you a time to be there on the day, which was the Saturday. And then you just turn up, and then they call your number and you walk in. From what I have heard, 200 pairs were in Harlem and 200 pairs were in London. And I think there was like a Paris pop-up as well, but apparently that got shut down or something, I don't know. There was a lot of merch like that pretty much didn't sell out. The clothing and all the accessories came in a bag like this. Has Nike on one side and then the V on the other side. It's a really cute little bag. I bought a tote bag which was for £20, exactly same as the carrier bag. You have the Nike on one side and then the Vlone on the other side. I really like black and orange as well, so everything was just ticking boxes. There was literally nothing I couldn't fault. Then there is the Air Force pin. I think there was a selection of 4 or 5 different pins, but because like I said, they were £20, I only got one because I'm about to drop £100 on a few pins. But I'll show you like a close-up now. It's a really cute pin, and then at the back of it you have like a little swoosh. And then lastly, I got the long sleeve t-shirt. It has the orange swoosh at the front. The prints were on Nike t-shirts. So the blanks were just, it says in here, it's an athletic cut, and it's the Nike, the big V at the back. So this is gang shit. Gang shit. Long sleeve top also came in a white, just if you wanted to know. I believe the t-shirts were £100. Kind of pricey, but it's something that's never really going to be available to purchase again, so I couldn't not get it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So these came in an orange Vlone tote bag, and the box is just a normal box. It's not like special or anything. But yeah, it says Air Force 1 Low Vlone. I got it in the UK 6. And you know, Air Force fit a little bit big, so always half a size down. They are literally, like, I can't get over them. They are just such a beautiful shoe. They come with orange laces as well, and they retailed for £215. However, boy, the resale on these are a little bit mad. Someone I knew sold them for £1,600. I think it's dropped a little bit now. You know, as you like on drop days, the resale is at its highest, whereas now it's a little bit lower. So it's like 1.2k. Don't ask me how I know. This is the shoe. Now I'm just gonna skip to like close-ups because my camera's on like manual focus in it. So you've got the little dog tag thing that comes with the shoe. Again, it's got, you can see it's like the real leather on it. You've got the opposite stitching. So on the black leather, you've got orange stitching. And then on the orange swoosh, you've got black stitching, which creates a really nice contrast. The tongue, Nike Air with the swoosh. You've got the orange Air on the sole. And then it says every living, and then it's just half the word on the opposite side. And then on the other shoe, it will have the, well, because it's meant to say creative, on the other side it will have the rest of the words. And then you've got the little lace lock thing, which I think is a really nice touch actually. I don't think Air Force actually come with a lace lock, so that was like an extra thing added. And the little aglets, I think that's what they're called. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but they're also, I think they're customized as well because they've got stars all over them, which is really, really cool. And then of course you have the embroidered V. There was like a rumor going around that the V or anything wasn't going to be stitched, but it is, which is awesome. So you've got the orange V for Vlone. And then inside the shoe, every living creative dies alone. At the bottom of the sole, it's just black and orange. And yes, I've bought them to wear. I'm going to wear them. Ain't nobody got time for resale. Like, these are my shoes, boy. As you can tell, the leather on these are amazing. Like, you can just tell the quality is so lovely. And worn once without any creasing really on show at all, which I think is great because everyone knows Air Force love to crease, but this leather so far is doing well. Love them. Thank you guys for watching my video. Remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you copped anything from the drop and what your favourite item was. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye.
Yeah, got holes in my phone. Yeah, they won't leave me alone. Yeah, sometimes I feel alone. Yeah, I make money off my phone. Yeah, I know how to whip a